Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. And the 3 bears lived in a little cottage in the woods. There was a mummy bear who liked making things, Daddy bear who loved cooking, and little baby bear who loved getting into lots of trouble and being very, very messy. But it didn't matter. Now, one sunny morning, Daddy bear woke up early and he looked out of the window and he thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get up and make porridge for everybody. And that's what he did. He did so very quietly. And he got himself washed and he got ready and he tiptoed down the stairs. And he started to make the porridge. Now, Mummy Bear woke up and she went, ooh, what's that? Porridge! Daddy's making porridge. Wonderful. And she got up and she had a wash, remembered to do behind her ears, and then she went downstairs ready for her breakfast. And then Baby Bear woke up. Oh, porridge! I love porridge! And he went straight downstairs in his pyjamas. And Mummy Bear said, no, it's not ready yet. Off you go, get changed, have a wash, and don't forget to wash behind your ears. So he went back upstairs and he threw some water at his face, and then he got changed, put his dungarees on, and he ran down the stairs as quickly as he could. And they sat at the table ready for porridge. Now, Daddy Bear ladled up the porridge into his great big daddy-sized bowl, and a middle-sized mummy bowl, and a baby-sized bowl. And they sat down to enjoy their porridge. Daddy Bear took up his great big daddy-sized spoon and he dipped it in the porridge and he went, don't eat it, don't, it's too hot, far too hot. Oh, said Baby Bear, but I'm so hungry. Well, you'll burn your mouth, and that wouldn't be nice, would it? No, but I'm so hungry. Right, said Mummy Bear, I know what we'll do. While we're waiting for the porridge to cool, we will go for a walk in the woods. We will look for, what might we see? Butterflies, bumblebees. We might see some rabbits, or a fox, or the wise old owl that sits in the tree. He would never burn his mouth on anything. All right, said Baby Bear. And so off they went. And you know, they did something that we never do. They left the door unlocked because nobody lived near them for miles around. Nobody ever went into their part of the forest. So off they went, looking for all sorts of things. But what they didn't know was this particular morning, a little girl was having an adventure. She was a little girl with long, curly, golden hair, and everyone called her Goldilocks. She'd slipped out when her mum wasn't looking, and she tiptoed down the garden path, and she'd opened the gate very quietly, and she'd ran off into the woods, which was something she should never, ever, ever do. But she walked, and she walked, and she walked, and she walked, until she could smell something. That smells like porridge, she said to herself. And then her tummy rumbled. Oh no, she thought, I forgot to have my breakfast. And that porridge does smell very nice. I'll go and see. So she went a bit closer until she came to the glade where there was this beautiful little cottage. Oh, that's lovely. I didn't know anyone lived here. She said, I'll just have a look through the window. So she looked through the window and she saw on the table the 3 bowls. The great big daddy-sized bowl, the middle-sized mummy's bowl, and baby's bowl. Oh, that does look nice, she said. But there doesn't seem to be anybody about. She knocked on the door. No answer. She tried the door handle, and to her surprise, it opened, and she said, I'll just have a little look inside. So she opened the door. Hello? Anybody here? But of course there was no reply. So she went over to the table and she sat herself down and she sat in Daddy Bear's seat. It was a bit big for her, but she sat there and she picked up his great big daddy-sized spoon because she was quite a greedy little girl. And she dipped it in the porridge and she went, oh, that's too hot. Oh, too hot. So she moved around the table to the mummy's place, to the middle-sized bowl. And she picked up Mummy Bear's spoon, she dipped it in the porridge and she went, too much sugar. Oh, no, I don't like that. I'll try this one. And she got the baby-sized bowl and a little spoon and she tried this one. Ooh, it was just right. And she ate the whole lot. Oh dear, she said, I didn't mean to eat it all. Oh well, never mind. I'll say sorry if the people come back. I'll just have a look around this little cottage because this is so lovely. I'll just have a look in the other room. Now in the other room, there were 3 chairs. There was a great big daddy-sized chair and a middle-sized mummy's chair and a baby's chair. And she sat herself in the great big daddy-sized chair, but it was too hard. It was too uncomfortable. Oh, I can't sit in this, she said. This is horrid. So she tried the middle-sized chair and she sat in this one. She went, oh, this is too soft and there's too many cushions and it's all, oh no, I don't like this one. I'll try that one. And she sat in the baby's chair and she wriggled and she wriggled and she went and it broke. Oh dear, she said. Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'll just have a quick look round upstairs and then I think I'd better go. So she crept back to the stairs, went up the stairs, and she looked into the bedroom. And in the bedroom, there was a great big daddy-sized bed and a middle-sized bed for Mummy and a baby bed. Oh, I'm feeling a bit tired, she said. It must be all that porridge. I'll just try this great big daddy-sized bed because this is really big. My daddy could get in this one. Oh, this mattress is really lumpy. Oh no, this isn't nice at all. No, I don't like this one. Oh no. Oh, I'll try this one. So she tried the middle-sized bed. Oh no. Oh, it's like that chair downstairs. It's too soft. I don't like this one either. Just try the little one, just for a minute. She lay down on the little one. She closed her eyes and she fell fast asleep. And she didn't mean to do that. Now, out in the woods, the 3 bears had had a lovely walk. They'd seen bumblebees and butterflies. They had said good morning to the old owl who was getting ready to have a good sleep. They'd found spiders' webs that were glistening. They'd found ladybirds. And now it was time to go back and have their breakfast. And they were all really hungry. So they went back into their cottage and they sat down in their seats and... Oh dear, said Daddy Bear. Who's been eating my porridge? What, said Mummy Bear, what do you mean? Look, he said, look. Oh, said Mummy Bear, looking at her own spoon. Who's been eating my porridge? And Baby Bear picked up his bowl and he went, who's been eating my porridge because they've eaten it all up and I was really hungry and that's not fair. And all right, Baby Bear, said Mummy Bear. I'm sure Daddy will make some more for you. This is very strange indeed. It certainly is, said Daddy Bear. I'm going to look round the house. So they went into the other room where the 3 chairs were. Daddy Bear sat down in his chair and said, this seems to... Oh. Who's been sitting in my chair? Oh, no, said Mummy Bear, really? And she looked at her chair and there were cushions on the floor and it was all... There was a person shape in it. "Oh, that's not good," she said. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" But Baby Bear was so upset. "Oh no," he said, and he picked up the pieces. "Who's been sitting in my chair? And they've broken it. They broke it." Oh dear, Mummy Bear, this is really, really upsetting, but don't worry, because you know I like making things, so I will mend your chair while Daddy's making some more porridge. But I think we better check the rest of the house. So the three bears tiptoed upstairs really quietly, and they looked in the bedroom. "Oh," said Daddy Bear, "who's been sleeping in my bed?" "Oh no," said Mummy Bear, and she looked at her bed, which was all rumpled and crumpled, and there were pillows on the floor. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" Come and see," said Baby Bear. "Look, she's still sleeping in my bed." And Goldilocks woke up at that moment, and she saw three bears looming over her, and she was sure that they wanted to eat her for breakfast. And she gave a shout, "Oh!" And she shot off the bed, and she ran down the stairs as quickly as she could, and she went out of the cottage door, and she ran down the path as fast as she could, as quickly as she could. She went back into her house, and she shut the gate, she shut the door, and she said she was very, very sorry to her mummy for sneaking out, and she would never, ever, ever do it again. "Well," said the three bears, looking at each other, "that was quite an exciting morning." "I think," said Daddy Bear, "next time we go for a walk, we will lock the door." "Right, now I'm going downstairs to make some more porridge." "And I'm going to go and get the tools, and I will mend your chair, Baby Bear," said Mummy. And Baby Bear said, "I'm going to play." So he did what he did best. He went out to get messy. But they all lived happily ever